Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. A storm will shift across southern New England and the Gulf of Maine today, bringing a wintry mix across the interior Northeast. An Arctic cold front will push south across the central U.S. Moderate to heavy snow is forecast over Wyoming, progressing southward into Colorado into tomorrow. Closer to home, partly to mostly sunny through Sunday. Temperatures around 60 today and tomorrow, returning to the 50s over the weekend. We're going to have another look at the weather following this news. Yesterday, Mountain View Church conducted the annual Street Thanksgiving meal. I spoke with Pastor Anthony Torres, who told me how many people were fed.
We fed 1,450 people.
1,450 full bellies. The only thing that could be more beautiful is putting huge smiles on the faces of some children. The church also gave away bicycles to some lucky youngsters.
We gave away 10 bicycles.
The next big event is the December Special Needs Dance.
We have our Special Needs Dance on December 9th at 6 o'clock there at the church.
More details can be found on the Mountain View Church Facebook page, or stay tuned to Crazy Radio. The Alamogordo Family Recreation Center is excited to announce that online and in-person registration for the full week of Wild and Winter Holiday Camps will open up on Wednesday, November 29th at 8 a.m. Registration for single days will open on Monday, December 11th. Registration must be done in person or via telephone. Registration will continue until the class is full, and payment is due at the time of registration. The dates of the camp are December 26th through the 29th. That's Tuesday through Friday, open to kindergarten through 5th grade, as well as 6th through 8th grade, from 7:45 a.m. till 5:45 p.m. The weekly fee is $80 per child. Single day fee is $30 per child per day. If you have any questions, please contact the Rec Center, 575-439-4142. Toys for Tots is collecting toys now through December 20th. Please drop off new toys at any of the following drop-off locations: Tularosa Basin Regional Dispatch, Otero County Sheriff's Office, the Alamogordo Police Department, Otero County EOC, and the Otero County Administration Building. Help donate new toys to give children a better Christmas season. As a friendly reminder, the city offices are going to be closed today and tomorrow due to the holiday. Christmas tree permits on the Lincoln National Forest are available now through December 31st. Purchase your permit online, recreation.gov. The City of Alamogordo is partnering with Alamogordo Main Street, Alamogordo Small Business Development Center, and the Alamogordo Center of Commerce to present the Small Business Saturday event that's happening the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Mayor Susan Payne made a special proclamation.
Small Business Saturday is actually going to be Saturday, November 25th. We're going to have lots of sales, lots of giveaways, and lots of celebration. We encourage all of you to come down and join us and support your local small businesses.
Lots of activities and special promotions. The event is Saturday, November 25th from 10 until 4 along Alamogordo Main Street, otherwise known as New York Avenue. Saturday, the Alamogordo Toys for Tots will be having an event. We heard from Gina Lawrence.
November 25th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Big Lot parking lot. I am going to have the Grinch, Santa Claus, and his elves out there. And we're going to have carnival games for the kids, just a family-friendly, fun event.
Alamogordo.nm.toysfortots.org has all the information you need. The Alamogordo Community Yard Sale is coming up on December 2nd. I spoke with Yolanda Hingle. She's the coordinator for this event.
What's going on is it's an opportunity for everyone to clean out their closets, clean out their garages, and share some of those treasures that they have hidden and make some money for the holidays and share their joy with their neighbors.
Saturday, December 2nd from 9 until 2 at the Elks Lodge. Yolanda, how does someone learn more about this?
Well, they need to call me or text me at 602-695-0611, 602-695-0611, and I will get in touch with them. I will leave them. I will create a list of who's registered, and we go from there.
You can hear that interview in its entirety on the Crazy Radio YouTube channel. Alamogordo High School invites you to Literacy Night happening on December 6th from 5:30 until 7 p.m. You're invited to come see what literacy looks like at Alamogordo High. Scheduling for next year is right around the corner. Come check out classes your student may want to take. Core classes and electives will be represented. Pizza and subs will be available while supplies last. The City of Alamogordo presents the annual Christmas tree lighting happening on December 8th from 6 until 8 p.m. The city is currently accepting vendors for the event. If you have any questions or want to register, check out the City of Alamogordo Facebook page. At the event itself, admission will be free, food and crafts will be available, and the kids can meet Santa. The annual Christmas parade is scheduled for December 9th at 6 p.m.
The theme is going to be Cowboy Christmas, so we're kind of looking for things like cowboy hats, a float with horses. We're actually really excited because the past couple of years the theme has been New Mexico based, and we love that, but we are excited to see what people come up with this year with the theme.
If you want to register, call 575-434-6770. Well, today is Thursday. Let's go now to Lauren Noble for an inspirational moment.
Good morning, 95.1 listeners. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I've been thinking the past few days that really this was not what was on my horizons for the year. It wasn't in my great plan. I did not intend to move partway across the country and to help my mother. And with her medical conditions, I'm glad that I was able to do that. But I think about that and think, I haven't been home for the holidays since 2008 was the last time I was home for Thanksgiving or Christmas. And at least I have another one to spend with my mom, and hopefully I have many more, but at least I have another one to spend with her. And time was running out. So if all we have to be thankful for this year is to have family around the table, it's still going to be a great Thanksgiving. Let me say a prayer for us, Lord. I do hope that we all have a great Thanksgiving and that we're thankful for what we have, even if we do not have a lot. If we have family and if we have friends and if we have food, we are really truly blessed. And I do wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Amen. Hopefully we will meet up again in person, but if not, we will continue to meet up on the airwaves. Happy Thanksgiving to you and blessings to you.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
AlamogordoTownNews.com is a locally owned website featuring local news matters from a local perspective that affects you, and we bring it to you directly. Plus, local sports, cultural arts, and events. Online, AlamogordoTownNews.com. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
A man from Dulce was charged in federal court with assault of an intimate partner by strangling and assault, resulting in substantial bodily injury. Theodore Even Chavez IV, an enrolled member of the Mescalero Apache tribe, allegedly assaulted an intimate partner in August. Chavez will remain on conditions of release pending trial. If convicted, he faces 10 years in prison. Newly released data from the New Mexico Public Education Department revealed poor performance from New Mexico students. According to the PED, student academic proficiency and graduation rates show a troubling trend.
This has been an issue for New Mexico for decades.
In a letter, the New Mexico PED Secretary, Dr. Arsenio Romero, addressed school districts and leaders about the state's failing education and what he believes needs to be done in order to help students improve. He called on educators, school districts, leaders, and parents to take action.
All of us as educators should be held accountable for outcomes for students. We're all a part of that. That includes families also.
The PED also plans to introduce its proposed budget at the 2024 legislative session aimed toward accountability. The proposed budget will require districts, schools, and classrooms in New Mexico to be held responsible for the academic achievement and growth of their students.
What the legislature has done by investing over $1 billion over the last few years, we haven't been able to come back with the return on investment like I think we should.
Romero also spoke on accountability.
They're asking for accountability. Accountability in how we're graduating students, chronic absenteeism, accountability for proficiency when it comes to math and reading.
That was the NMPED Secretary, Dr. Arsenio Romero, speaking with KOAT. A new government report highlighted the urgent need to keep food waste out of landfills. noting that 30 to 40% of food produced in the U.S. is never eaten. Roz Brown reports.
The percentage of food waste is especially alarming for states with the highest rates of food scarcity, such as New Mexico. Nina Sevilla with the nonprofit environmental advocacy group Natural Resources Defense Council says despite federal goals to reduce food waste, too much is still ending up in landfills or incinerators.
And when we waste that food, we waste all the resources that went into producing the food, processing, packaging, cooling, transporting, and then ultimately transporting it to the landfill as well.
The Environmental Protection Agency released a second report quantifying methane emissions, noting that the breakdown of wasted food is a major issue because methane is responsible for about a quarter of global warming. The agency found that even though total emissions from municipal solid waste decreased from 1990 to 2020, methane emissions from landfill food waste are increasing. Researchers say households are responsible for at least 40% of food waste in the U.S., and changing that would require both psychological and lifestyle changes. Sevilla notes the problem is greater than consumers tossing food into their kitchen garbage.
It also represents about 16% of all the cropland that's used to grow food. So 16% of that land is used to grow food that ultimately ends up in the landfill.
The EPA also released an update to its food recovery hierarchy, a tool to help decision makers, such as state and local governments, understand the best options for managing food waste in terms of environmental impacts. I'm Roz Brown reporting.
A Socorro County employee who was recently named Employee of the Year for the Southwest County Association for going above and beyond is getting some of that love returned after he and his family lost everything in a house fire. On November 4th, Manuel Guerrero was on his way back from a hunting trip, and that's when he found his home consumed by flames. There is no fire department at the reservation, so his neighbors did the best they could to try to save the house, but they were no match for the inferno. The fire destroyed the home.
When I came here, the house is already 3/4 of the house was down.
The Guerrero family has received thousands of dollars in donations to help them rebuild. And rebuild they have begun.
Wednesday, last week, we started building that house. So, like I said, we want to try to do it before Christmas, try to finish before Christmas for my granddaughters.
Guerrero says he is staying strong for his family and is thankful that his family wasn't injured. Anyone interested in donating to the Guerrero family can drop off donations at the Socorro County Manager's Office. Sports and weather are next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
Tomorrow, the Lobos entertain Utah State. Saturday, Jacksonville State heads to NMSU. Also this Saturday, St. Mike's faces Robertson for the 3A state championship. Portales faces Lovington for the 4A championship. Roswell faces Artesia for the 5A. And Cleveland faces La Cueva for the 6A state championship. Your Crazy Radio spot on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for partly to mostly sunny skies. Partly cloudy skies tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow. High today of 60, low tonight of 38. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 34. High tomorrow of 60 degrees. In Cloudcroft, partly to mostly sunny skies with winds gusting as high as 18 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with winds gusting as high as 21. Mostly sunny tomorrow with winds gusting as high as 23. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 45. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 25. Low tonight of 23. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 21. High tomorrow of 41. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 24 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.